So this one actually feels a lot worse than it actually is. I mean, honestly, it feels to me like, and I'm sure it feels like a lot of other people, like the Yankees lost 3 out of 4, but they split the series against the Boston. Winning the first 2 and then losing the next 2, it kind of gives you that feeling. But the fact is, there is absolutely no change in the standings between the teams. They're still whatever they are, 14 and a half games out. And Rays lost today, so they gained some ground. Well, they didn't gain ground, but they did lose ground on the Rays. So with that, let's get into this box score. And it's I have some pieces of insight to this, but let's we had Giancarlo Stanton put him up 2-0. Okay, with a big home run opposite field, and Trevino with an all-star Stanton and all-star Trevino put him up 3-0 with an RBI hit. Isaiah kind of left him right up the middle, made it 4-0. Then Frenchie Cordero, yes, Frenchie Cordero. Made it 4-2 with a home run. Matt Carpenter, freaking Matt Carpenter. Love this guy. Made it 6-2 with a home run of his own. Christian Vasquez hit a big one, making it 6-3. And Vasquez again with an RBI double to make it 6-4 in the 5th. And then J.D. Martinez with a home run to tie it at 6. And that was the extent of Jameson Taillon's pitching, and we'll get to that as well. Then Jeter Downs with a fielder's choice and RBI, make it 7-6 Boston. And once they took the lead, they never looked back. And then we had a 3-run RBI off-the-wall double by Trevor Story to put him up 10-6. And then Frenchie Cordero with an error, reaching an error, and making it 11-6. Now, Taillon went 5 innings, 7 hits, 6 runs. 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Aroldis Chapman looked good again, loaded the bases again. He got lucky to get out of there, giving up only 1 run, I'll tell you that much. He did not look good, even though his ERA went down from like 5.50 to 4.76. Still not good. Cannot be trusted in late inning situations. Miguel Castro got hit a little bit. 2 runs, 4 hits, and stinks. He got hit. And Albert Abreu threw 2 clean innings at the end there. And so I'm encouraged by what Abreu did, and he's a good-looking pitcher from the Yankee. I'm glad the Yankees got him back. But let me just put this in perspective. After they have a day off tomorrow, then they have to do 3 against the Reds, and then we get the Red Sox again, then the Astros, then the blazing hot Orioles, and then the Mets. So this 14, 15-game lead that the Yankees have is in trouble. It's going to keep it straight with you, right? It's in trouble, which is one reason why I think making these acquisitions or any acquisitions would be a wise idea sooner than later. Whether it be an outfield, contact hitter, a reliever now, and it's clear that it's getting more apparent now that they need a reliever. I didn't think they would, but they need a reliable major league arm. And Domingo Germán's about to come back, so him, I would put in long relief at the very least. We got J.P. Sears, too, that we could probably rely on, too, for good long relief as well. I would still be bringing in another starting pitcher one way or another, too, to mitigate any potential damage or loss of any lead that's going to happen, because they have a brutal stretch ahead of them after the Reds. Brutal. So that's the take. And wasn't a pretty night, but again, they split the series, so there's no change in standings. But keep in mind, the Red Sox did this last year, and then they got hot right before the All-Star break, and they took off after a brutal start. And we all know what they did then. So the Yankees really, really need to buckle down. It's games like this, too, where they were just sloppy, unfocused, that they need to eliminate. They need to rectify. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, they get to regroup a little bit tomorrow with a day off, and then 3 against the Reds after that, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So that should be a series where they should be able to win the series at the very least. But we'll see what happens. But anything else that happens in terms of breaking news, if the Yankees make any trades, you're going to get it here. So please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. I don't want you to miss anything. And we're under 4 weeks now from the trade deadline, which is August 2nd. Let's see, it's July 10th. Well, 3 weeks. We are 3 weeks away from the trading deadline. So it's right around the corner. We're going to get so much information coming over the next, 3 weeks. And other teams, obviously, aside from the Yankees, are going to be making moves too. So you're going to get it all here. You are. So, but have a great night, everybody. That's the game. And I'll talk to you. If anything comes out tomorrow, you'll get it. If I don't, I'll see you next time. Over now.